This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist Miss Gold, aka New Money, in the building. How's life? The highly requested.
Yeah, what's up? Life has been crazy lately, but fun, a journey.
Heard you had a rough night. A good rough night.
A good rough night. I had to revive myself coming in here. I got my electrolytes with me.
Oh yeah.
So I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
she
ready.
came prepared. Let's start from the beginning though. Where are you originally from?
I am from Austin, Texas, from the east side. And I grew up in Kyle a little bit.
So how was childhood? Going back and forth. Well,
It
kind
was
of back and forth.
growing up, my parents always told me do good in school, but I was definitely the rebellious child. Like, we're not supposed to have tattoos, and look at me, you know.
So they didn't like that.
Yeah, but
They'll get over it.
I definitely had my fun really quick. Like growing up, like I had to grow up quick though. But I'm glad that I did, because now I'm 22 years old and I'm ready.
So was you just wilding when you were a kid, running like acting crazy in school?
Big time, big time. School, I always did good in school. I was always a really, really good student. I always got along with all my teachers. I always give my elders respect. But outside of that,
Oh, outside of
I was the one smoking weed, would come into school like smelling like,
You didn't even spray down?
No.
Hot boxed
I
in the
didn't,
car, just went
yeah.
straight in there.
Skipping school, like all that stuff.
Oh
Everything.
man, he smells like weed. Oh my god.
But my teachers are so cool with me that they would just kind of laugh it off. Like, one of my teachers, I had this big thing that I wanted to start a dispensary, and I was so like, we had this project on what we wanted to do and stuff like that. And I made this whole like little layout of the dispensary and like little strain names and stuff like that.
Oh man.
And he was cool with it. He's just cheered me on. Shout out, Mr. Taylor.
Shout outs to him. So so you said you got along with like everybody. What kind of crowd you wrote? Like, what high school did you go to? Real quick?
I went to multiple high schools. I always moved around. I ran away and stuff too. So.
You ran away.
I ran away for like 6 months. Mom was like, I don't care where you are, but you better go to school, because I'm not finna get truancy, like,
And I take it y'all didn't talk for 6 months. You just ran away.
I like ran away and like, oh my god, like.
Well, real quick, we'll get into that. Let's say, okay, so high school. You said what high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from Live Oak Academy, but I only went there for 2 days.
Dang.
Crazy.
Girl, okay, hold on. All right, so let's backtrack. Okay, so you ran away from home. Let's do that then. So you ran away from home. Was that before you graduated?
That was freshman year.
Yeah. So, okay. So what prompted that? You were just tired? Like, hey, she's.
You don't get along with your mom and stuff like that. And me and my mom always butted heads, but I was just a teenager. So, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna run away tomorrow. I packed up. Oh my god.
Was she panicking?
It's so funny.
Was she
like,
panicking?
It's so funny thinking about this. No, I was like, I'm running away tomorrow. I got all my stuff together, and the next day I like walked it all. I had like 8 bags with me going to the bus stop, and I told my friend to like pick me up. So they thought I was going to the bus, but really I was getting picked up by like the only friend that had a car. And like, he stayed with his mom, and it was just, he's the only child, so he got everything. Like, he had the whole upstairs, so he let me have the room or whatever, but I didn't feel like comfortable there. I called my best friend. It was crazy. It's just crazy. It's really crazy.
And then when you came back, I bet that was awkward.
She was just happy to have me back, but I can tell you that after that she wasn't strict anymore. I just walked out the door, did whatever I wanted. They're like, you know what, she's gonna just do it regardless. I was definitely a rebellious child.
I see.
Yeah.
And then what was the crowd you hung out around in high school? Were you more just like you said, were you the everybody? What table were you sitting at the lunchroom?
I would skip lunch and go smoke. I was my own crowd.
Hey, there you go.
I was definitely my own crowd. A lot of people ask me like, who did I hang out with? And like, I hung out with myself
and Mary Jane.
And yeah, exactly. Or like, I would be the one where people were like, oh, let's go chill with her, like, it was never me trying to be clicked up or be with anybody, or oh, I gotta hang out with these girls to look this way. Everybody knew.
So you just leave out and just be smoking for
yeah. And I remember all the girls are down on me like, she always smells like weed, or she smokes and da 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 da.
And they smoking.
And now they smoking.
Exactly, they smoking big.
Yeah.
So what got you into music?
Growing up, like we always like freestyled and stuff, but I was never the serious one. Like my mom would freestyle and my big brother would freestyle, and I would just like kind of like come in. But there's
How
this
was mom's?
time,
Was mom's nice? Is mom still nice?
mom, mama, I love you, but it has definitely like out of, it's just
The times left her.
yeah.
She got the whole.
Yeah, I love my mom though. I was so blessed. But yeah. So I got in this car accident and there was nothing to do. I was like, wow. It wasn't bad. It was a 3-car collision, but the most that happened to me was just like my back hurt, but my car was totaled.
That
so I didn't
sucks.
so I didn't have anything to do, and my friend had studio equipment, and I was like, yo, bring that over, like let's freestyle. So I ended up freestyling, and all my friends were like, and that specific friend was like, yo, let's go to the studio, like I got a session tomorrow, but I'm just gonna give it to you.
That's
so
dope.
I ended up making my first song, and it went around like locally, like just small, like very small locally, and ever since then I stuck with it.
Do you is freestyling your thing, or do you write, or do you do both?
I
Just
do.
whatever?
I definitely do both. But like the thing about my freestyle is I have to like hear the beat and I'll have to keep repeating it, and keep adding on to it. And then I'll be like, all right, start it over. And then, that's.
I think Wayne
That's
for a
what I
while he was doing like 4 punching, 4 bars, freestyle
Really?
punch.
Yeah, like
Play
a
it
lot
again.
of
4
my
bar
songs
punch.
are like that now. So that are unreleased. Like I have so much unreleased, and I'm so excited because it's like, is this even the same girl? Like I listen to myself and I'm so proud of my life. I'm so.
I like your style. I like what you're doing too. I like your delivery as well.
Thank you.
Were you nervous your first studio session? Since he, what I'm saying, he's like, this is yours. He's probably sitting back like, I'm gonna do something with it.
Yeah, I was definitely nervous because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Like I was like, what is going on? He actually helped me write twerk, but all twerk is twerk, 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 and then a verse. Twerk,
Well,
twerk,
yeah.
So it
They
wasn't.
get you started. It's
Yeah,
easy,
yeah. It wasn't anything crazy, but after that, I started writing like my own music. But like it's hard because music is another language. It's like talking to the producer, hearing now just it's a whole other language. So it was just like a language I had to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. And then the terms,
still
the
learning.
slang,
Still
and
learning.
all that. Yeah, girl, you young still.
Yeah.
MSGOLD, where does that come from?
I just kept hearing like I got like golden skin, like just stuff like that, or just little stuff like that. And I was like, Miss Gold, I like that gold. I put Miss though, so like bitches can put some respect on my name,
Yeah.
Like you gotta call me Miss
Miss,
Gold,
yeah.
like Miss Gold.
And you can't say Ma'am Gold.
Yeah,
That don't sound right.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, yeah, Miss Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a
I'm
miss
saying
on
for the ones that talk mess,
Oh yeah, I already
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, talk
Not
your,
for my fans, I love y'all.
talk your stuff. Where does your fashion style come from?
Whatever the day is, I dress.
Was there
in
anybody
so many
particular
different
that you've
ways.
seen that you kind of go, I like how she rocks her style, or just kind of like you said, you just.
No, not really. I've always been like my own person. Like, I really don't have anyone I look up to besides like my grandma. But I've been finding my own way in life because like there's no like book that tells you how to live life or
There's
like
not.
how to succeed in life. Like there's like things that'll help you, but you always like find your own way. So I've been finding my own way in everything, I guess.
So even with the music, you don't really have a go-to person that you just
But
gravitate towards.
I mean, I do listen to Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Big Lotto, but I just vibe. Like I like to make my own stuff. Like if I'm in the club, like Take a Shot is an unreleased song, but it's like take a shot, take a couple, I'm gonna need a double. So I was in the studio and I was like, take a shot, take a couple. Like I remember, like I like to be in the moment of things. Like I had my Life of the Party song, and
So that video's crazy. You got
I
the
love
girls
that
going
video.
crazy.
I love
with
that
it.
video. But I literally wrote that on like the drive from, I think I was in Houston working on a music video with Cash Out Ace, and what was weird? No. Why did I go to Houston? I don't know, but I had to have a song done because Factory Studios like paid for everything.
Damn, dope.
Like shout out them, like Factory
Big
Studios.
shout out to them.
Yeah. So what I needed to do was make a song. and I didn't have the song on the way over there. So I literally made Life of the Party in like a 2-hour drive. And it was just like
no pressure.
Exactly. I was like, oh my God. And then when I showed my management, he was like, oh my God, like, you made that like right now? I'm like, yes, dude. Like,
you gotta probably lie and be like,
yeah.
next time, like, nah, I did. I've been done.
But like,
I knocked this out.
Yeah,
just
but
to
when
see
we
what he
went
say.
in though, it was like when we went in, it was just like, oh yeah, I've been had this.
That's
you know?
funny. That is
But
funny.
yeah.
What is it like being a female MC? You got thirsty dudes.
It's definitely challenging. Because the first guy. Okay, let me not. Hold up.
You ain't gotta say names.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. The first time that a management came around and I was like, oh my gosh, like he was kind of selling me a dream. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then like first studio session, like he tried to like kiss me. I was like, oh my God. Like, no.
So you just in the studio and it's just like, I don't know, just that and like the whole vibe's done from
well,
there.
like I didn't have the car at the time.
Oh my.
So like he Ubered me to like him and it was like 5 a.m. I was like, yeah, like, and they're always in the studio and stuff, like his people or whatever. And I was like, yeah, like, heck yeah, like I'm trying to work on music any time of the day. So when I pulled up, he tried to like hug me and lean in for a kiss. I was like, whoa.
Oh no.
I was like, whoa, what are you doing? And then like obviously, you know, people that I really want to do features with, they're like, they hit me up to do features. It ends up being like, you know, they're just trying to see what's up with me. Like I'll have guys hit up my management page and I don't even go on there. I don't go on my management page.
Some wild stuff,
yes,
man.
yes. Like he was like telling me the other day, like some guy slid in and just like thought it was me. Like, oh my God, like, you know, he found I don't know, but he just went on this whole thing. Like, what did he say? He said, I never had a girl make me fall in love. Through the screen.
Oh, guys, dumb.
I was like, oh my God. So it definitely is challenging, but you know what? I am so blessed to have the management I have because I have Gold Branded Griff.
Talk about that. Was gonna be my next one. So talk about Gold Branded Griff.
Yeah.
Go Brandon Griff. Branded.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know your name, bro. I promise you.
But Gold Branded Griff and Andiola, they're definitely we're a good team, all three of us together. So, like, I'm glad that I have them because not only are they just, like, my managers, like, they're, like, my family. Like, they look out for me. They have the best interest in me. They will not let any guy try to mess with me, push me over, make me feel any sort of way. So, I'm glad I have them. They're definitely...
How did you get with Go Brandon Griff? How did that come about?
So when I started doing music, I guess a lot of people had their eye on me. I don't know. A lot of people, when they come up to me,
you were highly requested.
I was like,
we was getting hemmed up about you.
That's cool. I know. I saw. I was like, oh, I love y'all. So Griff, actually, when I go downtown, I hang out with like a bunch of like guys. Like they're my friends. Like they got me, and Griff saw me and he was like, hey, like, you're Miss Gold or whatever. And I was like, yeah, and we got to talking. He works at Factory Studios and he was like, come by. We have this event going on. Maybe you could like come in and record and stuff like that. Like,
you're probably thinking real quick, be real, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But at the moment, I wasn't taking music serious at all. Like I probably had like 2 songs released and I was just like, you know, like I didn't think it was gonna like get me even just to this little stepping stone that I'm at right now. But like I ended up pulling through the studio and it ended up, I was like, you know what? We actually sat down for dinner. And I just talked to him about everything and how it's hard out here being a female artist. And, you know, I really need help. I have like overflowing with DMs, like just DMs. And I was like, I need help with all this. And gratefully, I really wanted him to say that he was going to be my manager. Like, or, you know, and he was like, well, I can help you out with that. I'm like, yes, please. Like, there's no second thought. I was like, yes. So that's how me and Griff linked up. And he's been with me for like, probably like a year now or something like that. And then Andy, he had his eye out on me too, and he said for a little bit I fell off, which I did. And
but you need to hear that.
yeah, and finally when I got back on my stuff, he reached out to me, and he like sent me a picture of the studio, and the first day I missed it, and he gave me a second chance, and I went. It was a nice studio, very, very nice. And I ended up making a song, and you could tell he was impressed. The producer was impressed. I was impressed with myself. It's actually a song that's about to drop on the 31st, so that's in like 2 days.
Is that the
100K?
100K? Yeah. I was gonna ask you that towards the end, so we'll get into that. I'm looking forward to that one.
But we recorded it that same night, and I think we started on Take a Shot, so I pretty much got like 2 songs done. And he was like, yo, like he first started off as like my A&R, and then he was like, nah, like he wants to be more than that. He wants to be on be a team, and I'm very blessed.
I can tell. I can tell the good chemistry.
I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. Like people always say that, like, cause we work, we make sure to get our work done. But like when we're chilling, dude, we're chilling, we're having a good time, we're laughing, we're talking, we're vibing, but always like business. Like what are we gonna do? Like it's almost like it's so awesome. It's like my whole life now.
Dope.
So
real quick before we get off the subject, recently Miss Lotto went, they say like Big Lotto, she went viral because an artist wouldn't clear a sample because I guess they didn't, wouldn't get involved with her.
it's okay, Lotto.
Yeah, you hear about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Have you ever been in that kind of situation where maybe you didn't get a beat or a song through because a dude, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not gonna.
I see Griff over there, like, yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna say any names, but there's definitely been like times where I went to go record with people, and they're like, I was like, yeah. Man, it's hard being it's really hard being a woman because. Yeah, it's really hard. But luckily, I've danced for 4 years, so I know how to deal with a man.
You definitely know how to do that.
I definitely do. I'm like.
Then you said you roll deep with the fellas too, so nobody's just gonna pull up on you.
Yeah,
do some crazy
exactly.
stuff.
I'm like, boy, I used to get taken advantage of like all the time. Now I put my foot down.
And you're still young.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
you're gonna get taken advantage of, real.
That's it's not gonna happen.
Oh, she said, you gotta learn.
It's not gonna happen. I definitely, and if I see it, I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go tell Griffin and
Andy. What do you think about the women? Because there's a lot more women MCs now in Austin. It was really a select few. Now it's starting to grow out.
I know.
In mainstream period.
Mainstream period for sure.
Time right now, they're dominating.
And then you see what the the NFL, that Rooney Rule just did. They got to hire at least a woman or somebody a minority, so women might be getting in the NFL too. But anyway, what do you think about that? Just
I'm like honestly happy that I'm not alone. Like because at events, like we all see each other, we all talk. Like we all have our own different genres of music flow, so it's just cool hearing like what everyone has. It's cool. I love it being surrounded by women, and like mainly the industry around here locally is men, so it's cool to be surrounded by women and boss bitches.
Heck yeah. Talk your shit.
Mm-hmm.
On the 24th,
mm-hmm.
you did a show in Dallas, right?
Yes.
She's like, hold up, yeah. I'll make sure I'm right. I saw that. I know you've been going crazy. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
Talk about that shows and just your runs. Cause I've seen you've been touching a lot in Texas, like really doing the Texas run.
Yes, I got to.
I saw you in Mission. Was it not Mission? Was it
Missouri City?
Missouri City. Yeah.
Missouri.
Same damn thing.
Yeah.
It comes to Texas town, but yeah,
Dallas, Texas was definitely an eye opener because I've only been to Dallas one time for a performance, and I was like way back when, like probably like when I first started my
early Miss Gold.
Yeah.
Little Miss Gold.
Little Miss Gold. And
still
now
Little Miss Gold. But,
it's little. Yes, that's all I'm saying. It's just the beginning. But it was definitely an eye opener because we went over there. I met up with my makeup artist. She did my makeup. And then after that, we went to like eat. Shout out the chef. Like we cool now. He's like, come by anytime. We got like a free dessert. Like it was cool. So, but we like met up with them. And then after we went to a studio. So now I have a studio out there. I met another female artist out there. And like we cool. And then we went to the performance, and I just like clicked up with so many people. 97.9 was out there, and I've been seeing them. So I've been seeing them in like every city. Like I literally saw them in Houston. I met them in Houston. Then they ran into me in Austin during the South by Southwest, and then they're at that performance. So
that's
like,
crazy.
it's always cool to run into them.
Yeah, keep seeing your face.
Yeah, I loved it. I love Dallas. We're gonna go set up shop out there, probably in like 3 weeks, because we really like it out there. Every good energy. So we're gonna go out there. We're gonna set up shop for a week. We're gonna go put in work, go make them connects. I've been making connects in every city, really, and that's very important, to make connects within your community, within the rap community. All that, always like give back. I'm working on stuff, like I'm a part of Exotic Pop and Pop Exotico.
I've been seeing that. That's
community.
Yeah.
So like I really, really want, when I go back, to start like
saw you when you was dancing with them.
But yeah, I just want to like go and help them more, like through the community, especially in H-Town, because I live there now. So
you're in Houston now.
Yeah, but it's pretty much like I'm living in every city, man. Like,
I mean, I see. It's like kind of like you just there to sleep every now and again.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Definitely, I'm on the road all the time now. But I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, this is everything that I prayed for. So it's like,
how much do you miss Austin being in Houston?
I don't even have time to miss it, because I'm always here.
Yeah. That's why I was like, dang, you in Houston. I didn't realize it, because it seems like you always here.
Yes, I am. I love it.
I love that, though. But yeah, because Texas is huge. You can really get Texas behind you and still rep Austin. That's kind of like what Meg Thee Stallion did. Then she, of course.
Mm-hmm. And I love it because I get to go to every city and just like meet everybody. Like, I love it so much. Like, seeing everybody like in person is just so, oh my gosh. Like, it's such a blessing. Sometimes I look around, I'm like, I can't believe I'm like over here working with Hyde Park Goods, or over here with Exotic Pop, or like just talking to like Mexican OT, like what's up, like, oh, you're doing good, da da da. Like, being able to have that access. Just met with Crystal Poppin and Rich Greedy. Like, it's just a cool feeling, like seeing DJs like DJ Hella Yella. Like, it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing all around.
I love it. Your last single was Texas Made, right?
Yes.
And then now you got the new single, 100K.
Yeah.
In a few words, what can you say about 100K to the people as a selling point?
Like,
not to put you on the spot, but just something fun.
What do you mean, like?
Like, in a few words about the single, what would you say? Like, if you had to come up in a few words of 100K, like, let's say eccentric, vibing, blah blah blah, something like that.
It's just focusing on your bag, really. It's just putting you in the zone. Like, don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Focus on the 100K every time you hit the stage,
I love it.
Yeah, that's like literally 100K.
And then the gold, too, the MSGOLD, it kind of goes together with the 100K. I don't know how much gold brick is. I never had one of them. But, it's kind of, it coincides with itself. So I love it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully being on, like, top of the charts. Top of the charts, plaques on the wall. Management,
billboards.
We eating good. My family eating good. Me settled, chill, not having to worry about a lot, like worry about where I'm gonna sleep, or just having my own foundation. Because being an artist and being a person is hard. Because, like, man, I be going through it.
You gotta balance the two.
No one understands, man. I've been going through it. But I always make sure to keep it 100%, 110% when it comes to music. Like, you would never even know. Like, always. You let that out in your music, though, right? Yeah.
Even if you pissed off, shit, let them know.
Yeah, it's all coming. I'm so blessed.
South by, did you do anything for that?
Yeah, we went to a SoundCloud. Yeah, SoundCloud, like, where they just check our vocals. We get to talk to them, ask them questions.
That's dope.
So we went there, and then I had 3 performances with Tay Money.
Dope.
Tay Money. Then I had the Gutta TV show, and then Cash Out Ace and Friends. So I had those 3, and I think maybe one. Well, that was during South by Southwest, but I recently had that San Antonio.
It's still part of the run. Yeah, I feel you.
We were just in San Antonio with D Baby, and that was cool.
Dope.
Good crowd. I want to go on tour with him.
No, I already see you going crazy. Trust me. Like I said, you already got the fan base. What do you got to say real quick about your fan base? Like,
I love them. I love them so much. Like, I wish we could like all be in a room together, but that would probably be crazy. But like my fan base is so like they're such a beautiful group of women, and like I have my men too. But like I really like love my girls. Like
there was
really,
a lot
really
of
give me
girls.
that
I'm like,
hype.
goodness, great. That's
Yes,
crazy.
I love
which
my
is
girls and my guys. Shout out them because like they always like, you know, they always slide up like, little mama, keep your head up, like blah blah blah, like, you know, like they definitely are all. I love my fan base. Everybody.
Keep
cool.
pushing it because women are money.
Oh, those are my girls.
Women
Those
are
are my
money.
girls.
All my favorite artists mostly are girls.
Yeah, those are my girls.
This is what it is. Upcoming projects besides 100K, is that going to be on something or is that like a standalone single?
That's a single. We're going to have 100K. Then we're going to have Many Men. It's a remix of the 50 Cent.
Oh, man, I'm ready for that. That's going to be crazy. I know you about to be getting that's going to be dope.
I know. And then we're going to have that drop. I have like, the thing about me is like how Andy likes to say it, like, you haven't even put any points up on the board yet. Like, you are going off of image and hype right now. He's like, and it's working for you. I was like, I don't even know how this is. You know, I have my 3 little songs out, 3 little music videos and like 5 songs. But like, we haven't even really hit it. And that was before, like my music is so much better than before. Like, and we're going to start releasing that. We're going to start being consistent with visuals every 21 days, making sure to drop. So we're going to have a whole bunch of projects. We already have a whole bunch of projects lined up. Like, I mean, singles, and then we're going to hit them with a project. And then a secret, very secret feature coming soon.
Oh, man. No hints, no nothing.
No hints.
Okay.
No
I
hints.
had to try.
No nothing. No hints.
Sorry,
no
y'all. I had
nothing.
to try, man.
But it's definitely going up, and it's a very, very good feature. It's a very good name out here in Texas.
I bet. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all that. IG, where can we find you at on IG? Or let's just say social medias.
I have my Instagram, which I'm always on. It's MSGOLD_. And then I'm on TikTok. It's MSGOLD ATX02 and MSGOLD HTX. So.
And then we're DSPs, the digital streaming platforms.
On all platforms, just look up Miss Gold.
All one word.
All one word, and you'll find me.
Love it. We got you some stuff. We got you 2 different shirts
stop.
right here. Got you that. And then this is a pocket one that has like a
I love pockets. That's where I put my.
Hey, perfect.
That's where I put my.
Yeah. You can
Yes. Thank
yeah.
you so
We
much.
helping you conceal
I
it.
love
You know what I'm
these.
saying?
I'm gonna like take. You're gonna like. I'm gonna like post pictures.
Oh,
of
go
them.
crazy
I love when
with it.
people like give me stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna post a picture.
We encourage. Hey, go crazy. With it. Hey, by all means.
Yeah, he's always saying that. He's always saying that. That's what he said.
You know what? We need to do something with you though. We actually got you, so we'll holler at you.
You know
the
what?
management.
That's what I told you.
We got my guy. We got you because I like what you're doing out here, bro.
Yeah,
Trust me. We
definitely.
need to have a sit down
Definitely,
with you. So.
but definitely my management is definitely. Oh my God, I'm so blessed. Like I can't get over that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I like what he's doing, man. He got good vibes. Well, shoot, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
We can stop getting harassed by y'all now. She over here. She on here. We doing our thing. Hey,
Yes.
this is Miss Gold. 100K. Stream that bitch on the 31st.
The 31st.
This is Jet with Pop Awesome Media, and I'm signing out. New money.
Yeah.